Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline report tonight is Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what do you think we're going to be looking for in this one from Eric Bledsoe?
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Kevin, let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because he's just a major force at that end of the court.
And every team needs a player like him, a guy who contributes each and every night by doing just the little things and doing them well, like getting on the floor for loose balls.
They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done. You know, if you're not a big, strong guard in the NBA, it can be tough going in the paint. But for Brandon Jennings, you know, he's got that floater in the lane, and that's what's allowed him, despite his slight frame, to be able to score in the paint.
And that one's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Can't get it to go.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 11. No good on the triple. And you know, going back to Jennings, so fast, incredibly explosive. He can really, Clark, get into the lane.
Yeah, but you know, he struggled finishing at the rim. Some of that because of his size. Not really a physically imposing guy. Developing that floater and learning to avoid NBA shot blockers is something that he has to continue to develop.
They set the screen. Number 6. No good from outside. From midcourt, shot is off. A good close contest, second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Number 50. Can't get it to go. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
.114 left to play here in the second quarter. Phillips gets the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Launches it. The shot's good from Josh Smith.
Despite their shooting woes in the first quarter, they have the lead and really look like they're about to build on that. They've got positive momentum and doing a pretty good job here in this quarter.
Phoenix with the ball. Number 11 sinks the three-pointer.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Kings.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
So it's Phoenix now, following the 3 from Chauncey Billups. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, well, he's got a lot of heart.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Number 14. And a miss there on the triple.
After taking a year to play elsewhere, it seems Gerald Green finally found his role on an NBA team in the 2011-12 season, but he just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
And for Detroit.
He's so reliable, and, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And for Phoenix, out of bounds.
Love to kick off an extra long summer break. For NBA players, the postseason is what you live for. You want a short summer. You want to play deep into the playoffs. And for Gerald Green, a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Pacers to start last season. Yeah, they were hoping for more out of him, Kevin. He just never really settled into a role with the Pacers, and that was disappointing because Indiana's bench, I thought, really showed some weaknesses during that great playoff run they had. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Number 6. Off target at the rim.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Number 50. He shoots again, and off the glass. That one's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
I tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Puts up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Number 7. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. 7 points for Brandon Jennings. Number 1. And the release was before the buzzer. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And for Detroit, number 2, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And for the Suns, Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit.
Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that. It was a terrible turnover.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for your Redco. Suns trail by 5. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's in!
And where's the the defense. I mean, this has been pathetic at both ends.
Yeah, it has been pathetic defensively, but it's been exciting from an offensive standpoint. But if you like defense, then neither one of these teams deserves to win.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good from Josh Smith.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number one. Knocks down the trifecta. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Clark, it was any...